Hey guys, today I have a Whirlpool washer and Maytag electric dryer, and I've got them set up right now, about to run the last test load. They've been cleaned top to bottom, inside and out, and right now pretty heavy towel load, bringing the water in. I'm going to show you that this thing fills all the way up with water, agitates like it's supposed to, drains the water out, and has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. Then when it's all done, we'll move the clothes over to the dryer here. Then I'll show you that the dryer, nice and hot like it's supposed to, and sounds great with that load in there. Kind of all things you'd check out if you were standing here yourself checking it out. You get to see in this quick video. And if this is the short video, there will be a YouTube link that you can reach out for. Maybe it might be in the comments for the full video. I can't post those links anymore in the Facebook ads. It causes them to get flagged and all that. So anyway, this is gonna get filled up and we'll come back. Okay, and we're back. Now it might stop and add a little bit more water because we're using the deep water option, so it'll probably get to where the water's just above the clothes, but I wanted to show real quick how this actually works because it's kind of a little different style than what we're used to. But you can see the clothes pushing up through the middle, and then they move their way to the edges down along the plates and the fins on the bottom, and then back up through the middle. So these clothes will just do this blooming action is what it's called. Now I've got a little locking mechanism, which is just an extra one of these plugged in right here, so we can see what's going on, but otherwise this would be locked and you wouldn't be able to see this. And there'd be soap. I use about a cap full of bleach, but when you use your soap, this would be all soapy. So what's happening is these clothes are being agitated along the fins, along themselves. The idea is kind of like a front load washer, how that spins and there's no agitator, and the clothes fall on themselves in the soapy water. That's how they get clean. Same idea here. These clothes agitate on themselves as well as the fins on the plate on the bottom. So it works really well when you're using the correct type of soap and use that deep water wash. This is a pretty heavy towel load here. Like I said, it might stop and add a little bit more water. It's done it 3 times already, so I decided just to go ahead and grab it, especially since we can see how all this works. But that's how that works. And from out here, you can see, nice quiet operation, nice and smooth. So we'll come back next for the drain. All right, and the drain just kicked in. Hear it running that water out nice and fast. So what it's going to do from here is it will spin to extract the used up water, and then it's going to fill back up with water. Now, you have a couple different options here on the rinse. So this is a spray rinse. This is 2 spray rinses. This is going to be 1 rinse with softener, which means it's going to fill all the way up with water, deep submersion. Same here, deep submersion with 2 rinses. That's the difference between these options here. You have a pre-soak option. Your soil level, some people get this confused with water level. This has nothing to do with how much water it's going to use. All this is going to tell the machine is how long it's supposed to agitate. That process I just showed you where it's agitating the clothes. This is like quick wash, and this is like your clothes are really dirty and they need to wash for a long time. So it just agitates longer. And then of course you have your wash temp here. Deep water washes, your water level is going to be controlled by which one of these you use. So I primarily use deep water wash for lighter items. Like if I did a load of just t-shirts, I do normal because you get a little bit better of that blooming agitation action. Of course, you want to make sure you're using the HE soap with this. If you use the old soap, you're going to have issues. Make sure you use the HE soap. Kind of explains all of that right here. If you want to pause and read, everything I'm talking about is explained right there. So, yep, we'll come back next for the final spin. Then we'll move over to the dryer. All right, final spin cycle. It's getting up to speed. See, it's spinning super fast. And just once again, at home, this is going to be locked. I just have an extra one of those I bought on Amazon. Just stick in there to make it think that the lid's locked here. But as you can see, nice smooth operation. Spinning those clothes out nice and fast. And it'll go through this a couple of times until it's worked enough water out and it's going fast enough for it to register that they're spun out really well, which is awesome because it helps cut your drying time in half. Part of that HE designation. So we'll go ahead and let that finish up. Then we'll move over to the dryer next. All right, now we've got the washer cleaned out. You can see that nice king size capacity there. Come over to the Maytag electric dryer. We've got it set on its highest heat setting, and normal. And we've got about 40 minutes left. You can see in here, sounds great. In your laundry room, you'll have the vent hose hooked up on the back, so it's gonna muffle that blower motor sound. You basically just hear the clothes quietly tumbling around. I just don't have that out here. Even still, it's nice and quiet. Got my heat temperature gun, so it's about 77 on top of the dryer, about 70 on the concrete floor. We'll open this up, show you that it's nice and hot in here. Heat's coming out of this vent right here, mixes with the clothes, comes out the lint trap, which is up towards the front here. Just want to make sure this lint trap gets changed before each and every load, so it's got good airflow coming through. Then that air exits out the back of the dryer. We just hold to start. And that's gonna do it. So I'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. Thanks, you guys have a great day.